All right, man. How are you guys? Welcome to the podcast. It is, of course, the Zee Arentz Podcast. I mean, your favorite boy is back. My name is Zee Arentz. Otherwise, you can call me the Zeeziness. And these days, they call me the Uncle Umalu Mwabashana. This is another episode. It's gonna be an exciting one, right? And today, I didn't bring a celebrity. I didn't bring an actor. I didn't bring a musician, right? Because, man, sometimes we just have to be realistic. This is life. And today, I have somebody who I call my mother, but you guys are gonna see here, right? Today she decided to come dressed more than myself, more than Mina, the host. But again, before we proceed and before I let you know who is the person that I have with me today in studio, please go down below the video, click subscribe, right? So that every time when we post new content, you are the first person to find out. And also, turn on the notification bell so that as soon as you're now podcast ukuthi sikhona, but like, share, comment, and let us know what is it that you would like to see happening on the podcast. But without wasting time, today we are talking about motherhood, right? We are going to be tackling the issues affecting motherhood because mothers are the mbogotos of the nation and they do go through a lot, right? So today we are talking to Abo Gogo, Abo Mama, Abo Auntie, everybody who has ever had the privilege to be a mother. But without wasting time, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my beautiful guest. Her name is Boitumelo Lebisi, all the way from Emansenville, Konala, Krugersdorp in the West Rand. But, in the show, we are going to be calling her Dumi. How are you, Dumi, and welcome to the show?
Hi, Z. How are you?
I am great, thank you.
Good, thank you.
You are looking umuntaman.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
As always.
You know me.
As always. And Utumi, guys, is one of those people. They always say you must never say the age of umuntu or mama. But she's one of those people who are in their mature ages. But lenta ngengane I sondeli at all because she's always glammed up. She's always looking good. But thank you so much for coming today to me. How are you doing?
I'm well.
You are fine.
Yeah, I am fine.
All right. Okay. I'm glad that you are fine. It's a Sunday. Ngiyazibuza ukuthi why ungayanga esontweni?
Hey. That's the story to tell you another time.
Another time.
Yeah.
So, namhlanje ngifuna sikhulume about motherhood, right? You are a mother, and as I'm saying, ukuthi she is my mother. She literally is, my mother, because she's actually the same age as my mom. So, namhlanje ngihleli nomzali. So, I want us to talk about the challenges. What does being a mother mean, right? How many children do you have?
I've got 3 children.
You've got 3 children.
I had 3 children.
All right.
One passed away. The middle one young.
All right, not a problem. Okay. And how old were you when you received your firstborn?
I was 16. I was doing matric. And then I thought, my life has ended. But I went to school. I did study. I did pass with my pregnancy.
Okay.
So here I am.
Okay, that's nice. I did pass with my pregnancy. That one needs a high five. All right. So now you were 16, right?
Yeah.
And I'm taking it, at 16, you are still a child yourself, right? How did your life change when you first discovered Huri, you were pregnant?
When I discovered that I was pregnant, I couldn't tell my mom because it was like a difficult thing. Yes, because I could say, where do I start?
Yeah.
So I decided, okay, there's nothing that I can do. I just have to tell my mom.
And you told
So
her.
my mom was there for me. My mom in Bogoto and everything, and she was like holding my hand all the way. And then I got married at the age of 17. And then yeah, that's how it is.
Okay.
So everything was good all the way.
Okay.
So,
That's nice because I'm sure it's not a lot of the 16-year-olds who get pregnant at 16 and then get married at 17. Hey, you were blessed.
I'm very
You were
blessed.
blessed. So you got married to the same guy who got you pregnant,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Okay, that's very, very nice. And then now, obviously, the pregnancy, yeah, it's a 9 months, and then you received your first baby. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy.
It's a boy.
A
All
young
right. And
gentleman.
then what was going through your mind? Because now instead of when we tlhokomela only one, now there is another person, right? So what was going through your mind when you're now holding this little human being and it's real now? You can feel, huri, oh, I'm now a mother and it's no longer just about me, but the other person that I've brought to earth.
It was difficult at first because
Yeah.
now you have to take care. You are also a child
Yes.
at the age of 16. Now you have to take care of another child. Yeah. So it was very difficult because I wanted to go to study further.
Yes.
Yes, but I couldn't because umntwana bekakhona.
Yes.
So I decided, okay, fine, I'll raise my child. Then I did ngamkhulisa, and then umama was there. I'm
Okay.
so glad because my mother-in-law and my mom was there.
okay.
Yeah. So I can't say Kuti, then it was so difficult because with their hands and everything. So everything
you were
was
not
like
alone,
yeah. So everything was like smooth and everything. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So, I get Mina, I'm from Zim, right?
Yeah.
So I remember there was a time where this other group from Botswana, Culture Spears, laba becula ukulenyane,
Oh, yeah.
wa tseba ne?
Yeah, ke a ba tseba.
So then I was like, I need to learn Setswana. And, I'm so happy that today I have someone who is Tswana speaking.
Okay.
So I need to test how good my Tswana is.
Okay.
And ke batla o bue Setswana. Right?
Yeah.
Because every time when you speak, I'm just like, oh, this is the language that I've always wanted to learn. And now that I'm able to understand it is the flex, right? But anyway, this is the Zee Arentz Podcast. And today we are talking about everything motherhood. And in studio with me, I have, Usi Stumi. And she's telling us about the first time she, became a mother. So now then the firstborn is there. And then you get married, right? Obviously, I'm sure kuba khona amanye challenges. As much as your mom and your mother-in-law were there, what are some of the major challenges that you would say you faced?
The major challenges that I faced, it was like, now, it's again, the thing is, I don't know who pepa ngwana.
Yeah.
So I don't know who pepa ngwana. Then I had to
Yeah.
and all that. But still now, I get to pepa.
Even
Like
now?
I've tried.
Why?
I have
After
three kids.
three kids?
Yeah, I think the thing that spoiled us, get the abba.
Yes.
Yeah, so you just put an abba, carry the child, and then go. Yeah. So,
All right. All
so
right, man.
that was my difficult.
Yeah.
Even now.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, we understand. Akiri, there is the modern life that then came into play, right? So now, what would you say is the difference between the time when you were a child, right? I mean, you could see the way your mom was raising you and the way when you had your own children, you were then raising them. What would you say is the difference there?
The difference there is that now, okay, my mom had me when he was she was old, so
Okay.
she could handle each and every. She knew how to say things to me. She knew everything.
Yes.
But on my side, it was so difficult because now the child is crying. The child needs this. The child is going to school. Like,
Yeah.
okay, the child is going to school. Okay, what do I need to do? Do you understand? So the challenge that I faced was that now, how do I talk to the child?
Yeah.
How do I groom my child? Because you get the if it's a boy,
Yes.
then they need the father figure.
Yes,
so
yes.
that time I think it was after, because I was 17, 18, then I was divorced.
Okay.
So yeah. So now
How
the challenge.
old was he? The father.
The father was 3 years older than me.
3 years. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay. So he was still also young,
he
ne?
was still young. So now the challenge was that now I have to be a father and I have to be a mother. Because even my mom was a single parent. So now the thing is, the challenge was there that, okay, how do you tell your son, how do you do this so that it can, like, at the end of the day, as a parent, you want your child to grow, to groom, to be groomed,
Yes.
to respect. So saying that was like, oh, ke tlo etsa yang yaanong,
Yes.
because now life ka mo ntle is challenging. You see kids outside, ba beile magogo ko tlase, or you see kids outside, go te ngwana ka mo next door o tlhabile mang.
Yeah.
Ngwana ko next door, they were fighting, now we like tronkong and all that. So that was my challenge.
Yeah.
I don't want my son to end up like that. I just want my son. But now the thing is, other things.
Yeah.
The only thing that you can do is pray. Pray for your child. Pray. Ask God. He will be the one that's gonna tell you, okay, this is this, how to do this, how to do this. But because wena o ka setse next.
Yeah.
So that's how I raise my kids.
I feel like you should open a church. Because no, hallelujah. That's very nice, man. And also I like what you are saying, because there's, I think in my understanding, a difference between, motherhood and parenting, right? So motherhood would then be the state of you becoming a mother, right? You making children, bringing children onto earth, right? And then parenting on the other side is you then guiding those children into them growing into proper human beings, right? And I think you've done a very good job, because I've seen your daughter.
Yeah.
Is she your last born?
Yeah, that's
okay. I've seen your daughter, and man, you've just done a very good job. And no, you even have a grandchild.
Yeah.
Do you only have one?
No, 3.
3. Okay,
Yeah.
that's very nice to me. And today we are talking about motherhood, guys, and to someone to me who is watching us right now, and they are in the journey of Hudisa Bana, right? What would you want to say to that person? Because I believe also in the difference between generations now also is coming into play, right? By the time when you had your own kids, there were still the napkins, this and that, but now it's the Pampers and right? There's a difference there. What would you say to a person maybe struggling who disabana in this present time?
What I could say now is that ngwana, don't say go wena o tla controla ngwana. Don't say anything gore ke batla o be so.
Yeah.
You don't say that to your child. Listen to your child. Listen carefully. Understand gore ngwana o batlang. In that way, then you'll know gore okay, ke mo tsamaisa so.
Yeah.
Because what we do when as parents, yeah. There's no way that your child next door. Each and every child,
they are their own person,
yes,
right?
Yes. And then each and every child, so. So, Rona as parents, what we feel is just that ngwana o feel the thing maybe I'm at all. And what you do when I lost studies.
Yes.
When a child drop out, then you blame the child. I told you, you're supposed to do this.
And it's not something that they are interested in.
Yeah. So check your child who's interested in what. Check your child. Not all the child are clever.
Yeah.
Not all the child have mentality that is really strong. So check your child. Learn to listen to your child. That's how it is.
Nice, man. But then in that same process of you listening to the child and paying attention to what the child wants and what the child is interested in, how do you then, because also at the same time, you can't just say, oh, because I see you don't like this, this way, then I'm just going to let you. You still have to be a parent, right? And put your foot down and say, okay, Nana, I see this is what you want, but also as an elder, as a parent, I don't think this is good for you. How do you then strike that balance?
What you have to do is like you sit down your child. Okay, you guys talk about it. Okay, let's say, for example, your child is doing, let's say, grade 7.
Yes.
Yes, you know that my child is be passing and everything. The child is doing grade 7, and then you realize that say a slow. Understand? There's this thing. Useless. You don't say that to your child. There's how no one or useless. There's no child or useless. So wabona wa fail.
Yeah.
Sit down with the child. Find out who unidang. Find out. You don't have who unke whatever the child is saying. Yeah.
Yes.
But the thing is, sit down with the child and understand hore, okay, ufeitse, le last ufeitse. So
What's the
what
way
we can
forward?
do, yes. You understand?
Yeah.
And your child tla ba go bolela gore, okay, ke batla etsa so. No, ke batla ba mechanic. Then do the learn. Bana le ba mechanic, yeah.
All right. A very nice man. And to the parents, because nowadays we, sometimes on TikTok, on Facebook, you could see a parent and a daughter or a father and a son, right, exchanging harsh words. The mother is like, hey, when I was and the child also is like, hey, when I hate you, and this and this and this and that, right? So now, how would you say is the importance, the tone that we use when you're speaking to the children?
Okay. In that way, what you do when as a parent is that if one there's this thing, even if one 2 years,
Yes.
you learn how to talk to your child.
From when they are still small.
Yes.
Ne?
The child is a copy of how whatever you say, the child is gonna do it back. If when utlo shout at next door, the child is gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
And then after that, you're like, this child is rebellious, but that made them like that. Ne?
Yeah. So the child learn from the best. So from 2 years upwards, if you want your child to respect, then you have to learn respect. So yeah.
That's very nice, man. I'm enjoying this, and I believe that a lot of mothers out there who are watching the podcast are also going to enjoy it. But do remember, this is the Zee Arentz Podcast. You can follow us on Facebook. We have a page there. It says the Zee Arentz Podcast. And right here on YouTube, all you need to do is subscribe. So that, because we've got a lot of episodes that are coming. We are all about entertainment, community, everything that has to empower one another. That's what we are all about. And Utumi over here is doing a good job today as a guest. She's doing a very good job, man. So in case, but anyway, this is not radio because I was about, in case you just joined us. I mean, you can't just find yourself at 15 minutes and then miss the other minutes. How? Yeah, it's impossible. But we are talking about motherhood, right? And, it's just unfortunate that I was supposed to have 2 guests, right? And due to unforeseen circumstances, Lebu is not here because I wanted to understand the difference in, because she's a bit younger, right? So I'm sure the way that they are raising their kids now compared to the way you guys were raising your kids back then is a bit different, right? But, I mean, parenting is still parenting, right? But then what do you say about those parents who, you get to, maybe you are a visitor, you get there, and then the child is all over you, they are taking your phone, they are opening your bag, they are doing everything, and then when you try to say, hey, Nana, please stop, now you and the mother are enemies because why are you saying my child must stop? Is that true love to the children?
Okay, that one is the same that I was talking about,
yes.
That they learn from the best. Groom your child 2 years.
Ne.
That way your child will sit. Your child will learn, okay, I'm a lady. Your child must be a lady. Your son must be a gentleman.
Yeah.
If your child everything, that way, no, this is wrong. Your child must learn. Your child must learn how have visited. She must be a guest or he must be a guest.
At behaving,
yes, at behaving. So if as a parent, then there's nobody o go tla mo kgalemelang. And mind you, that way you must learn gore if o sa kgalemela ngwana gago a le monyane ba re ka Setswana ra re le ojwa le sa le metsi. You groom your child.
Yes.
That's how it is. So if wena o sa mo etsa a sentse a le monyane ha a setse a le thata o tlo mo etsang? There's nothing that you can do because now o se a le stubborn o thata.
Yeah. And also another thing just before we close it that I wanted us to talk about is you would find some parents, unalibana maybe 2 or 3, but you would find ukuthi the parent love this child more than these other ones. Favoritism, from parents among their children. What would you like to say about that?
Okay, I don't think parents will do that.
But they are there.
I'm not sure about that. I know kids will be like, Mama, wena o rata mang go feta nna. Yeah. Even my daughter will say that. Wena ma go rata o ba ke go feta nna. I know that. I know that. But we love our kids differently.
Yeah.
Do you understand? We love our kids differently. It's not like ke rata ole, I rata ole. The thing is, if Zee ene ali sharpo Zee outwella, and then to me and asa outwelle, that will be a problem because now kita get to kalimela to me too much.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So to me tabari because Zee doesn't make.
It's not too much mischievous and naughty.
That's the thing. So by the time we're not kalimela to me things that what's the name every time every time okay,
because he hasn't done anything wrong.
Yes, you understand what I'm saying? And it's not about kids only, it's about everybody. All the work situation and all that. Because if somebody go, let's say, go somewhere, if motho o ene asa khalimelo ga itlo maybe go khalimela ba bang they think gore o le ke favorite ya boss but as a favorite boss it's just that motho ha is a mistake ko mosebetsing. That's how it is.
Oh man, that's very, very nice. Unfortunately we have to cut it short because of time, but I'm so happy and so glad that we are having, we are able to sit and have these kind of conversations because they are very important. I know I was raised by a single mother and we are 4 from my mother, right? And she, you can see, she did it. She did a very good job, right?
Yeah.
But also, there are so many challenges that mothers go through, face, right? You would find ukuthi akhulisa abantwana bonke iminyaka ayi-1, and then when maybe the children are grown, they start to say, oh, when are you deprived us from seeing our father? Oh, when are you did this to our father? And then now everything, all the blame comes back to the mother again. But hey, I've seen what mothers go through and what mothers can do for their kids. So I think we just need to be more kind and more appreciative of what mothers do, right?
Yeah.
And as I did say that, because I've seen your kids, you've done a very good job. How do you feel now when you look at them and you look at what they are doing in their lives? As a mother, when you just sit, because I'm sure you sometimes just sit back and look them, and what goes through your mind? How do you feel?
Okay. For example, have you ever, maybe you're like, oh, I want ice cream.
Yes.
And you get that ice cream. What did you
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah.
You go like, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of my kids. They did well in life. And they respect. I am so proud of my kids. And by the end of the day, I thank God about it.
Yeah.
You know what, Barry? There's this thing, when things get tough,
yes,
be an ambulance.
Okay.
Have you seen an ambulance?
Yeah, it just makes the noise while moving forward.
Don't stop. Even if life just knocks you down, don't stop. Be an ambulance.
That's nice, man. There's that song by Carrie, I think it's Carrie Hilson. Sometimes life comes arms around you,
Yeah,
and it knocks you down. I was waiting for you to jump in there and sing the song with me. But thank you so much to me.
Okay,
I
thanks.
appreciate you coming. Just grab my hand, show me some love.
you.
I appreciate you coming, and thank you so much, guys, for taking time to watch. Right, this is the Zee Arentz podcast, and more is still going to come. So just make sure I'm just gonna be singing the song of subscription. Right, subscribe, and share this video to everybody. Right, because we want all the mothers to see. And down there on the comment section, tell us what is it that has been challenging for you. Tell us what is it that has been giving you problems as a mother, right? Because we want to build stronger nations together. And how do we do so? By sitting down and having conversations like this, right? Riahane, siakana, chivenda, I don't know. Yes, but anyway, thank you so much, guys. Ciao. I'm gonna see you on the next podcast. Thank you so much to me.
It was
You
my
have been the
pleasure.
best, eh?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, man.